What's up everyone, Boomer here. First of all, happy holidays, frohe Weihnachten, Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, whatever you want to call it, whether you celebrate or not, happy to have you here. Today is one of those things that I said I was going to do in my channel update video. If you haven't watched that just yet, go ahead and do so, but I'm going to do some talking and I'll let the gameplay unfold itself. My friend and I, we wanted to check out MW2, Modern Warfare 2, and see if that's still playable. The footage you see here was recorded like half a year ago, and well, turns out it still is. I didn't have any good loadout to use, the guns were crap, the kill streak was garbage too, and it's all because I played on a different account back in the day. So when I rebought the game on Steam, I, well, lost all my progress. But let's not let that get in the way. You're gonna see a 26-0, which will eventually turn into a 27-1, meaning 27 kills, 1 death. And if I had the Nuke, which is the 25-man kill streak in this game, I could have ended the game in my favor for my team. But like I said, loadout was crap, kill streak and so on. Let's quickly recap 2021, which was a pretty eventful year, for me at least. I got the vaccine in February, I got my second shot in March, and I also quit the job that I worked at for about 2 years, because I moved back to my parents' place. There was some pretty complicated stuff with my landlord, the owner of the apartment. They somehow sold the thing, somebody new bought it, and they wanted to move in themselves. In the end, I decided to move out and just go back to my parents' place and quit my job, because that seemed like the only sane thing to do. Luckily, I pretty quickly found a new place to work at, but it wasn't quite what I wanted. So that job I quit too after about like 5 months. Then I was without a job for a month. And luckily I found something locally, which was only about a 15-minute walk away, which I am now working at. I'm quite happy at that new place. And yeah, I much like it. But you heard me mention the COVID vaccine earlier, and this is something I want to get into real quick. I actually got the virus at the start of December. So first of all, don't worry about me. I'm back on my feet again. Luckily, there was no hospital or anything like that involved. It was just a few weeks of waiting it out at home, and that's about it. I had no taste. I was super sleepy, and there was lots of dry coughing, some of which I still have today. And really, that's about it. I'm not sure if I'm still under the immediate effects of the virus, or if it's, you know, something long-term already, but I feel like I don't have the same lung capacity as previously. If before the virus was 100%, I'd like to think I'm now at about 90 to 95%. It's nothing major and it doesn't affect my everyday life too much. It's only if I need to pick up pretty heavy things, carry them around. Luckily that hasn't happened too much yet, and I don't see that becoming a problem in the future. By the way, this is just me feeding out the percentages. I didn't actually get that checked at a doctor or anything. I will in the future. Maybe. Eventually. Potentially. You know, just to see if it's actually something long-term or if it's, you know, a more immediate effect. But I'm okay. I'm doing fine. I'm alive and I've gotten through it. I am by no means a scientist. I am by no means a professional. And you definitely shouldn't listen to somebody's advice on YouTube. And I'm not really gonna give you advice, but let me just say this. I'm pretty happy I got the vaccine, because my body was somewhat prepared, and it sort of knew what to do when there's a real case of COVID in my body. At least that's how I understand it works. Like I said, not a professional here. Draw your own conclusions from this. But yeah, I want to put emphasis on me saying I'm happy I had the vaccine beforehand. I do not want to know what would have happened if I didn't have it. Just make sure you stay safe, everyone. Those are scary times right now. But that's really why there wasn't anything happening on my channels. No streams, barely any videos. I did upload that YouTube short with a Jack and Daxter 2, and I also uploaded my supercut for Jack Month. But yeah, besides that, there was nothing really happening. And there were only little updates from my end because of the COVID stuff. And previously I was also pretty invested in World of Warcraft again. I played Wrath of the Lich King on a private server. I was at the throne of the Lich King Arthas himself. I've previously never beaten the expansion's boss, but I really wanted to do that, so I sunk like 2 to 3 weeks into just playing World of Warcraft. For some reason, I also got really invested in League of Legends Teamfight Tactics, or TFT. Managed to get into the Gold League. I'm still pretty trash at the game, but I had a lot of fun doing the climb. It's kind of weird that something I like to do, focus on something, sink a whole bunch of hours into it, do this one thing very excessively until one day I just wake up and suddenly my interest in it is gone. It's kind of weird. That's what happened to World of Warcraft and TFT, and now my hyperfixation is back on creating content for you. The gameplay is about to come to an end and I gotta wrap things up. Let me give you a hint of what's to come. I do plan on returning to streaming. Like I said, the COVID stuff just sort of got in the way, and I need to start and finish Doom Eternal. That's a game I really want to play. I also wanted to play BioShock. I did think about playing the original Spyro games on the main channel as a live stream. Doom and BioShock I'd be doing on Twitch. Like I said, I feel like that matches the audience a little bit more. I do have more supercuts coming. Doom will receive one, and I'm also currently writing a review for Spyro, the Reignited trilogy, that is. That stuff's actually not that easy, but in the end it's just a man's opinion. So I can sort of say whatever I like, but I gotta make it all coherent, and that's why I struggle a lot. But yeah, that's what I have in mind for now, and this channel will just get a video every once in a while, whenever I feel like it. So overall, pretty eventful year, for me at least. Maybe for you too, or not. But if you made it this far into the video, then I know you and we both made it through 2021. And honestly, I'm really excited what 2022 holds. Man, that's kind of weird to say. 2022. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching, for your continued support as well. I'm hoping to see you in the next one. Until then, take care, and happy 2022, everyone. Bye!